Hi friends, this video is 5 ways for you to establish and achieve your biggest dream ever. Please stay tuned because this is gonna be life-changing. Hey y'all, it's Tanisha T of Bossing Up with the Hayes, where we teach you how to boss up as we boss up. Welcome back, welcome back. I am so excited to come and give you this video, y'all. I've been speaking to a few of y'all and I know this is gonna be an awesome video. This channel is focused on all things entrepreneurship and everything abundant. So if that sounds like something you're looking for, you might as well hit that subscribe button because you know you're gonna like it here. We do all things premium. That being said, I don't want to waste any more time. I'm gonna get right into it because I know this is gonna be a really awesome video for y'all. So make sure you stay tuned all the way to the end. I have 5 ways for you to establish your dream and get to your dream life and the goals that you have for yourself. And make sure you have your pen and paper, y'all, because what does Tanisha always say? Note takers are what? Money makers, right? Let's get right into it. I want you on that piece of paper to write down the word dream, right? DREAM. Write them big, right? So we're gonna use those letters and as an acronym for these particular steps. And you're gonna have this, you can put up as like a poster somewhere, somewhere you can see it all the time. But I'm gonna use those as my anchor tools to go through the 5 steps. So step 1 is going to be letter D, and that is gonna be you need to be able to dream it. So for example, there's a person named Richard Bass. Richard Bass was an entrepreneur and an amateur mountaineer, you know, a person that climbs mountains for fun. And he was able to successfully climb all 7 of the highest mountains on each continent, y'all. What an amazing feat. To be able to say that he has climbed the highest mountains in the entire world, right? And he was able to do this in 2 years. He started in 1983 and he was able to finish in 1985. But I just want y'all to think real quick. Do you think he just came up with that idea all of a sudden and said, let's go, find the mountain, let's go? No. I want you to establish a dream and then you have to plan it. Don't you think there was lots and lots of planning that came into climbing mountain 1, mountain 2, mountain 3, right? So you have to set a goal first, the biggest dream you could possibly think of, and then you need to plan it out. He had to buy a plane ticket, right? He had to get a tour guide to the location. He had to buy all his supplies to get there, right? And he had to get his body ready and his mental state ready for this particular thing. So not only do you have to have a dream, y'all, you need to write it down and make it plain. You need to stretch it out. He might have started out with just wanting to climb 1 mountain. If he had not stretched out the goal, you hear me? He would not have reached this amazing feat and we wouldn't be talking about him right now. I have some other videos about, you know, goal setting and then action plans. So make sure if you want to refer back to how to actually plan it out, you know, you can refer back to my videos, okay? So we're going to move on to letter R. You must come up with a routine. R stands for routine. Successful people have a routine, a daily routine, a nightly routine. They have order, y'all. You do not see a successful person in chaos. It just doesn't happen that way. They're efficient with their time and they're efficient with their attention. So it's not one day you read your Bible or one day you write down your goals or one day you meditate. No, you literally have, your body knows that when you wake up, this is the first thing you do, right? You may drink a glass of water, then you may meditate, then you may journal, whatever it is that you need to get those juices flowing. You need to come up with a routine. We need to have a life routine, a routine that is healthy and that's going to help your body be the most efficient person. That's how you are going to be successful. So what about nighttime routine, y'all? What time do we go to bed every night, right? Do we go to bed at 11, 2? Are we scrolling through the internet before we go to bed? Like, you have to be mindful of every waking hour and be accounting for that and knowing that successful people have a what? Routine. Letter E. Letter E is going to be your effort, okay? Successful people show an extraordinary amount of effort in their goals. It's not a frivolous thought. It is not a fly-by-night thought, friends. It's extreme and extraordinary effort. When Michael Phelps was getting prepared for the Beijing Olympics, he spent 5 years, literally day in and day out, preparing, focusing, eating, stretching, whatever it is to get his body in the optimal shape to produce for the Olympics. And if y'all remember, he cleaned up. He got a gold medal in literally, or he placed in literally every event he was in. So that is an example of extraordinary effort. Y'all, he didn't even take off his birthday nor Christmas in those 5 years. If that's not extraordinary, I don't know what is. So you have to ask yourself, if I want to get to this goal, am I willing to put forward this extraordinary effort? Am I only going to work on it on my days off? Am I only going to look at it, when I have in free time or while watching TV? Am I going to go all in? Write this down. All in. You have to be all in on your efforts. I want to put in an extra little segue into effort. You need to visualize yourself achieving the goal. When you're meditating in the routine part, I want you to visualize yourself. See yourself achieving this goal. All right, so we are down to letter A. Letter A is an awesome, all of these are awesome. So if you like what you've seen so far, make sure you give me a thumbs up. You know what I'm saying? I want to make sure that you're getting awesome content and you are getting what you need, and I hope I'm helping to fill one of your buckets. You got what you needed today. So give me a thumbs up if you like what you've heard so far, and let's keep going. All right, so we're at letter A, right? Accountability. A is for accountability. Successful people have no problem being held accountable. They actually want to be held accountable. Successful people have an accountability partner. If you do not have an accountability partner, you need to get one. My accountability partner is my husband. So if I'm slacking on making my videos or posting or not being productive, right? Scrolling too long or doing non-money making activities, as he calls it, then he snaps me back into it. Hey, let's go. You got things to do. You got people to help. You got stages to get on. Like, what are you doing? So it always helps me so much, like, for him to be able to snap me back and say, okay, this is what we got to do. I actually also have a best friend in the business, right? Somebody that's, has that same drive, y'all, that same desire as you to do better. You can't have an accountability partner that's living basic, is that for lack of a better word, right? And they're living just mediocre. You need to have someone that's living the life you want to live or is on that upward spiral as you are, right? Or if you cannot find a friend that's way, you can reach out to a mentor. A mentor is an accountability partner. I am 100% my mentee's accountability partner. What have you done? What's your goals for this week? What's your goals for by the end of 3 months, 6 months, right? I keep them accountable because at the end of the day, I want to see them succeed. Your accountability partner wants you to succeed. And if they don't, they're not your accountability partner. So your accountability partner must have the same desire for your life as you have to succeed. I want to bring to your attention to the story of Oprah, right? Her accountability partner is a late great Maya Angelou. And the relationship that they had was that obviously Maya Angelou is a wordsmith and she was a powerhouse for the African American culture. But Oprah Winfrey had to develop her voice, who she was. And for her and Maya Angelou, she had a friendship. She had a mother-daughter relationship. Maya Angelou poured into Oprah Winfrey in such a way that Oprah was able to continue to flourish and grow in herself and, be the person that she is today. So accountability partners are someone that's going to pour into you and help you all along your way to achieving these goals. I hope I was able to explain what that is and that you need one, right, to achieve your goal. And I'm so glad y'all made it to M. This is it. This is my favorite one out of all of them. All of them are really, really good, but this is my favorite one. M is for mindset, y'all. Mindset. If y'all don't know what mindset is, do a deep dive into that. Or if you want to know a video about mindset, write that in the comments below, like that you want me to make a video on mindset, because that's my favorite term and I just absolutely love it. It's the most powerful thing tool that you can acquire as a new entrepreneur or just being a positive person in the world, right? So mindset is big, y'all. It is the way you think about yourself and how you think about the world, how you deal with situations, how you communicate to people, how you communicate to people about yourself. It's just a whole thing, and I absolutely love it. I don't know if you can tell I'm geeked out about mindset. So first I'm gonna talk about Thomas Edison. As you can see, I'm very lit up right now. Thank you so much, Thomas Edison, for not giving up, right? And creating the light bulb. Thomas Edison failed, y'all, 999 times to develop the light bulb. And I want you to understand, literally 999 times. Failure, absolute failure. Boom, light bulb blew up. But If Thomas Edison had given up at time 5, or invention or experiment 672, or invention 835, we would be around here still using candles. What I'm trying to say is you need to push past your failure, because you don't know if your achievement is going to be that next time or the next time or the next time. Use Thomas Edison's example of don't stop till you get what you want. And if it doesn't work, try something else. What I liked about Thomas Edison and his journey was that he didn't switch, he didn't pivot, he didn't go anywhere else. He said, I'm making a light bulb. This is what I'm gonna make. So what I would like to say is stay the course. If you have a desire and you know this is what you're supposed to be doing, stay the course. Another person that I want to take from history as an example of a strong mindset is going to be Colonel Sanders. Colonel Sanders was not able to get his recipe into the hands of people until his 1,010th time. He went to all these places and tried to sell his recipe, or produce his recipe in mass quantities. There were 1,000. He got 1,009 no's until he got that 110th try, and it was a yes. And I would have to say that I feel like because of the fact that Colonel Sanders was older, around 55, maybe that had to play a role into his, all the denials. But I want you to know that it's never too late. It's never too late to start. If you are good at cooking chicken, that's your calling. If you're good at doing hair, that's your calling. That's your passion. If you're good at doing nails, that's your passion. If you're good at coaching people on fitness, that's your passion, y'all. Do not shy away from it because you say, oh, there's too many people doing it, or I can't make money in that. If someone is out here being a millionaire doing that thing, you can do it too. So that's what I want y'all to know, is that there's 8 billion plus people in the world, and there's people out there that need your services. So that being said, you made it all the way to the end. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you have not done yet, give me a thumbs up, because it was fire content, right? It was amazing. And yeah, I want to let you know that your big dream is 100% possible, y'all. You just have to write it down, make it plain, and visualize yourself reaching that goal. If you are in need of a mentor to help you figure out what your passion is and how you can make it into a 6-figure business, text this number here, and then you can get on a call with me, or check the link in the bio, and then we can see if I can help you discover what your passion is and how to turn it into a profit, okay? Because at the end of the day, we all have something that is in us that we were born with. Everyone was born with a gift. You were born with a gift, all right? We can totally discover how to make it into a 6-figure business, and we can totally talk about that. All right, y'all. So make sure you comment below my dream is. I want to see it. Started off with my dream is, and I want to know, y'all know I always read my comments and respond. So thank y'all for those of you who have or who are going to. Thank you so much. I'm looking forward to agreeing with you on these big dreams. And if you have not yet done so, please subscribe to this video. My name is Tanisha T once again, and please continue to boss up as we boss up. Until further ado, y'all, have a blessed day, have a blessed week, a blessed month, and a blessed year. It's your girl. Bye.